talk about freedom, you have to include emotions because it's emotions that come with freedom, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just because, so when you talk about freedom, you have to include emotions, but you have to understand emotions to have freedom
Mm-hmm.
because freedom doesn't come without anxiety, depression, fear, sadness, happiness. Those are all the emotional tank, the
Mm-hmm.
emotional bank, or however you word it, right? So you have to understand that, and healthy emotions inform your decisions. Dysregulated emotions make your decisions.
Mm.
Healthy emotions inform your decisions.
Uh-huh.
Dysregulated emotions make your decisions.
Wow.
So, and the easiest way to talk about that and understand that and make that make sense is like when you're happy, you don't get in trouble when you're happy, right? So when you're angry, what
Mm-hmm.
happens when you're angry? Right? You see what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you're angry, dysregulated emotions is when things happen,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
So, like road rage,
Yeah.
that's a dysregulated individual that's upset, that's mad, that's angry,
Mm-hmm.
that's letting his or her emotions, get the better of them.
Okay.
But does that happen when you're in a car driving and you're happy?
Mm-hmm.
And you're having the best day of your life and you're driving, you're listening to music or you have the windows down and things are going great. Why don't you have that same behavior? Because
Yeah.
you're not dysregulated. So
Mm.
you have to, when you say freedom, you have to include emotional freedom. And you have to understand that freedom does come with responsibility.
Got you. Got you, man. So would you say on that first stat that I read,
Mhm.
when it was over 56% of Americans. Now, this is from the Gallup, I think,
Mhm.
survey that I just read. Over 56% of us Americans, that's almost 6 out of 10 people, are dissatisfied.
I
Would you
believe it.
say that comes from just being not free emotionally or mentally, or just allowing the nervous system to kind of run the show?
Oh,
Like,
that's where it
talk to that a
starts.
little bit.
That's where it starts. You know, that's I believe that's where it starts because we're in in this day and time in 2026 we're so accustomed to being conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're freedom, man, that's such a strong word. Our country was based on freedom,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly. That's such a
Mm-hmm.
strong word, but people there's a large group of people who've never experienced freedom and aren't even sure what it looks like. So that's a very strong word. So um I want to say the stats are higher than that.
So is freedom a feeling or a skill that people can learn?
It's a skill. It's
Mm.
definitely a skill. Without a doubt, it's a skill.
It's a skill. It's
It's
a
a
skill.
skill. It's a
So
skill that it's a skill that has to be managed. It's a skill that has to be managed to experience the freedom
so it's a skill that has to be. So that means people have to work on
every day,
it. So that means
every
people
day,
have to
every
show
day,
up and
every
have to
day,
be intentional about freedom.
every day,
Is what I'm hearing you say, that
every day.
every day. So tell me this before we move on to the next part. Why do you think people know what to do? Because I say this all the time. Why do you think people know what to do but still can't quite do